about you people, but I just don't feel inspired to buy new games anymore. That genuine excitement that I got from a new release, it just basically doesn't exist anymore. It feels like we're just constantly getting fed up games that try to mimic an old successful title, but they're just like a bad copy with a much higher price tag. Even franchises that I used to absolutely love haven't been able to innovate. Instead, they just try to copy whatever's iconic, like most survival games looking a bit like Breath of the Wild. And don't even get me started on new consoles. They seem overpriced and meaningless. This just makes everything feel so burned out. Stress is making my hair fall off, and it's because 99% of you are not subscribed? If you want me to recover my hair, subscribe! Nowadays, there are so many games being released in every single genre, every single year. And it feels like video game companies just wants to squeeze you out of your money with a constant stream of mid to straight up bad games. And to be honest, most of these games aren't even worth a full price, especially when you have Steam sales. Sometimes it's just much better to have a game on your wish list and wait for a better price, because you'll probably get a better price eventually. I have this trick, and it's that if I really want a game, I put it on my wish list, and then if a sale comes around for this game and the price is discounted, and not even that makes me want to buy the game, then probably I never wanted the game in the first place. Because the thing is that sometimes not even a 75% off discount is good enough reason to play a game. And in more extreme cases, even when Epic Games gives away these free games, they're not even that good enough for you to install them. So for me, it boils down to a couple of things. One, the games are just poor quality and don't offer anything truly different from what I already own. And two, video games just keep getting more expensive without any actual change in quality. I get it, I do. Salaries go up, costs increase over time. That makes sense. But the least these companies could do is actually try to make a good, innovative game for the higher price that they're trying to charge you. I mean, we have more video games than ever before, and for some reason, it feels like most of them are trash, because everyone just tries to copy whatever has been successful before. And if I'm just going to be playing a more expensive, less entertaining version of a classic, then I'm just going to go and play the classic, or maybe something ultra specific that I'm craving as of that moment. And to get a clear example of this happening in the gaming industry, just take a look at games like Civ 7. I love Civilization 6. It's wonderful, incredible game. I literally go back to play it every single year, but would I play Civ 7? No way! I mean, it's so expensive and it has terrible reviews. I seriously can't comprehend how they could butcher a game like this when its predecessors are so good. I mean, this is the worst game in the franchise. The price rise from $59.99 in 2016 to $69.99 in 2025 almost makes sense if you adjust for 10 years of inflation. But the thing is that the game is bad. They literally spent a decade trying to make a better copy of a game they already had and try to sell it for like a higher price tag when it's worse than the one that you probably already have. And if you want to play a Civilization game, it's better to just get Civ 6 with all the expansions, and I'm pretty sure you will get a great experience. Plus, if some of your friends already have it, then you can play with them, because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be playing Civ 7. This whole thing with sequels and endless series continuations just isn't good, especially when companies just burn out the subject and aren't innovating. I mean, don't even get me started again on how they butchered Dragon Age, the Failguard. If you want to see my rant about that, I will link it below. But getting back to subject, another great example of video game companies that have an endless series is The Sims. They have been making remakes with better graphics just to sell you all the expansions all over again. This has been done in The Sims 2, in The Sims 3, in The Sims 4. But at least they're self-aware enough not to make a Sims 5, because they know making all 85 expansion packs for The Sims 4 completely worthless after releasing a Sims 5 that would also have to have all these expansions would be a complete disaster. And this only came after getting a lot of shit for it. It's like developers need to be berated nonstop about their behavior to maybe just maybe, make a change that's better for their community. And just as we can see this little ray of hope of developers doing something better, we can also take the great example of the success that has been Hollow Knight Silksong from Team Cherry. The first game was excellent. It was released for $15, and now, almost 10 years later, the second one that has come out is $20. The rise of the cost makes sense, and it actually doesn't even matter because the game is well priced. It was well priced from the beginning, and it's well priced in its second installment. Plus, something very important is that they delivered everything their community wanted in a sequel for a fair price. This is a complete opposite of what happened with Civ 7. Because the community is just asking like, hey, if you're gonna be charging us a lot of money for this game, it might as well just be like fantastic, not a piece of trash. Because more and more it feels like game developers, especially those with big franchises, are destroying themselves because they're just very greedy. I mean, we can take a quick look at Nintendo for this. They have released their new console, the Nintendo Switch 2, and they also released their showcase game, Nintendo Switch 2 World Tour. This showcase game is sold separately for like $10, and normally in other consoles by Nintendo, you would get the showcase game for free when you bought the console. So why are they charging you for trash now? I mean, is it to make a quick buck? I don't know, it's kind of disappointing. And it seems as if big developers think they can just push to consumers more expensive sequel trash just to get some money. And the truth is, some of them do get their money because they have loyal fans for some franchises. And no matter how many copies they launch of a single game, these loyal fans will just buy every single copy for it, even if it includes buying also a new console. But the other side is that a lot of people are not standing for this anymore, and they're complaining about the fact that everything's just becoming more expensive, but the quality is just becoming more shitty. So in my opinion, in this day and age, it's just better to be a PC gamer. You just have to wait for a Steam sale to get whatever you want, or play a free game from the Epic Store. Also, there are so many free games out there that are very, very well made. Buying a new console and playing the latest game that might become obsolete or might be very, very, very badly made, even worse than the ones previously made of this installment, is kind of unnecessary. And unless you have money to splurge, I don't think it's worth it. But what do you guys think? What are some franchises that you're actually willing to pay the price just to get the latest release? And maybe if you're not interested in the latest installments, what are some classic games that you like to play? Let me know in the comments. And if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because that would help me a lot. Thanks, see you in the next one.